Hello everyone! Welcome to Chess Comic, where we learn, laugh, and checkmate. For today's video, I got this idea during class. One of my students wasn't playing his own game. He was copying the moves of my other student. Now, copying has its limitations. It usually stops when captures start. So today, I'll show you how to punish your opponent immediately when someone copies your moves in chess. And without further ado, let's start. Play pawn to e4 if you are white. Obviously, copying can only happen if you're playing white because your opponent as black is just sitting there waiting for your move. Okay? So, of course, black wants to copy. You play knight f3. Of course, black wants to copy. You capture the pawn. Of course, black wants to copy, right? And then you play queen to e2. In this situation, black has a few moves, okay? If he tries to copy, then you just simply capture his knight. If he does capture your knight, and he has to say bye-bye to its queen, and it will be an easy game for you. Let's try to go back. This is actually a line. After white captures the knight, black usually plays pawn to d6, and white plays pawn to d4 to defend its knight. Of course, white doesn't want to move its knight because it's pinned and will lose its queen. After black captures the knight, and then white will just simply take with its queen, trade, trade. In the higher level of chess, this is equal. This could end up in a draw. But for the lower level, or we can say beginners to intermediate, white is technically much better because white is up by a pawn. Now, let's try to go back. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. Captures, because your opponent is a copycat. Queen e2. He may try to move his knight back because it's under attack. If this knight moves, okay, anywhere, d6, f6, c5, g5, except for c3 and g3, you will just simply take it. But if this knight goes back, right, to any of these four squares that I showed you earlier, then you'll be able to play knight c6, a discovered attack to the king, and you will be able to win the black queen. So there's no way for black to save its queen, because if the queen blocks, you'll just simply take it, and you're completely winning. And let's try to move back again, because at some point you may think, okay, coach, black has another option, which is to defend the knight by playing d5 or f5. If black plays that, you just have to play pawn to d3, kick the knight out, and same goes if the knight runs away or moves back, you have the move knight to c6 to win the queen. If black tries to play queen e7, then you'll just simply take the knight. On e4, he takes your knight, and then you take the pawn, and technically it's almost the same idea as the first line where white is up by a pawn. Okay? I hope you learned something from this video, so you know that when your opponent copies your moves, it's easier for you to win. Just do this exact move order. And if you did learn, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the good chess file. Until next time, bye bye for now.